Okay, we're posting ears right after the stitches come out of the puppy's ears for the first time. I use the polyfoam caulk saver. It's 5/8 diameter and it's a 20-foot long roll. You can get it at Home Depot or at Lowe's. The glue that we're going to use is Permatype surgical cement, and this will stay in 7 to 10 days. The other thing you need is 1.5-inch wide Johnson & Johnson athletic tape. The cloth, you do not want the waterproof tape. You want it to be able to breathe. Okay? So the first thing we do is take out the roll, and can you bring me the little red puppy? We're going to measure the puppy's ear and cut off a piece that's long enough to go from the base of her ear to the tip. So what we do is we stick this caulking rod down in her ear and measure it up to the tip. And I go a little longer. So we twist it off, and then we do a second one just like it. Twist this off. Okay. Then we take the tape and we're going to cover the foam so the puppy can't scratch it and tear it with her nails. So we just roll this tape, cover the foam completely, and you get to the end, tear it off, and I just fold the tip back over. So that's one post. Make a second post. Okay. Now what we want to do is cover the post completely with the glue. So it's a very liquid type glue. You just brush it on the post from end to end. Use plenty of glue, just don't have it running everywhere. Now this glue will get tacky in about 20-30 seconds, maybe a minute at most. So we'll go ahead and glue the second one. Okay, while these are getting tacky, we put glue inside of her ear. This time, make sure you don't have so much that it runs down in the ear. You know, you want enough glue, but you don't want it to run down into her ear. So I start right above this nodule, and I paint it on the inside of the ear all the way. Then I go below the nodule. I don't go super deep, but I want to go down where the caulking rod is going to go, your post. So you go ahead and stick it down in the ear. Just don't cram it, you know, as deep as you possibly can. Again, it's going to be tacky now in about a minute. So we'll turn her head. Do the same thing to this ear. You can start it. Just start it. Oh, it's not enough. Not enough memory. Okay. So the second ear is now done. We'll go back to the first ear. And we take the rod and we'll insert the rod as deep as we can get it down into the ear. And up to the tip. And the same thing on the other ear. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. Alright. This first time the ear is a little tender. It still has a raw edge. This will stay in 7 to 10 days, and in 3 or 4 days from now this will be completely healed. No more sore edge. And that's it.
Now
that's
we
it
need
on the
to
posting.
cover it with the cup?
No.
No. Okay.
No more. Now this is going to get, you know, firmer and firmer. Right now it's still a little tacky. We don't want her to scratch it and pull it off. But that's all we want to do. Now, after the sore is healed completely, we would come back next week and we'll take a tab of tape and we'll put it right here and we'll wrap it around the ear one time, and the same on this one.
Okay. In 1 week, 2 weeks, right?
In 1 week. 7 to 10 days from now. The next time we post it, we're going to do this. I'm just showing you now. Now, instead of tearing it loose, I'm going to come back across to this ear, and that helps the ear learn how far apart to stay.
Okay.
You see. And like I say, don't do this the first week. You want to do this the second week, because I don't like covering the sore edge. You'll get infection and stuff. Okay?
So after how many days of the post?
About 7 to 10 days.
7 to 10, we would do what you
You'll
just
take
said
the
now.
post off, make you some new ones, clean the ear good with
Yes.
alcohol,
Yes.
and then you would put this last step, the tape on.
Okay.
How do
But I just do not like to put the tape on while we still have sore, because it creates oxygen helps it heal faster.
Absolutely.
And that's it.
And we, now that you've posted it, we're going to leave it like this for 7 days.
Yeah, 7 to 10 days. And what happens most of the time, there's moisture down in the ear canal. This bottom part will start turning loose, and she'll scratch it, and it'll be popped out. It'll come sticking out the side. Just poke it back in there. And like I say, in about 3 or 4 days, there's not going to be any real sores anymore.
Okay.
So when that happens at about day 5 or 6, I'd say this bottom's going to start coming out a lot. Keep poking it in, and maybe put you a piece of tape around the base just to keep it from kicking out. Because this will adhere really good, and they'll be dangling from her ears, you know, making them heavy if the bottom comes out.
Okay.
So,
And then after 7 to 10 days, when you take these out, I mean, they must be quite stuck, right? Aren't
Yeah, a
they?
little bit.
A little bit. So you just take them off?
yeah,
Okay.
well, that's why we're waiting that long, because any sooner you'll make a strawberry in the ear if you try to tear it off.
Okay.
So 7 to 10 days, they'll probably fall out themselves.
Okay, so let me just check something. So in 7 to 10 days, the bandaging starts, but I need to prepare new posts in 7 to 10 days before we do the bandaging thing.
Right.
Okay.
You'll put a new post
New
in the
posts
ear.
in the ear.
These are a little short. I made them the other day, and they're really a little too short.
Okay, so we'll put new ones in 7 to 10 days, and we'll do that bandaging story. And then what happens after that?
You just continue that process until
Every
the ear
7 to
stands.
10 days?
Every 7 to 10
With
days.
posts.
And you
With
yes,
posts.
and you take it down. You can leave it down for an hour or so. 2 or 3 hours if they're standing. You just don't want them to fall and stay down, because you start breaking down the cartilage that you're building.
Oh, I see.
So,
Okay.
you know, if you take it down and they stand for 2 or 3 or 4 hours, go ahead and let it. It helps to strengthen the ear. But when they start to fall, you know, go ahead and put a new one
Post them
in.
back up.
Post them
Because
back up.
it helps for that ear to breathe and to get air down in the ear canal where this has been blocking, you know.
Okay.
Can they hear with this thing in
They
there?
can.
They
Not
can.
as well, but they definitely hear and come to you and stuff.
Okay. Oh, shame. It's quite a procedure. I feel
But it's
sorry for
way
you.
easier
Yeah.
than the old
Но нам это
style.
не надо
The
будет,
old
Маргарита.
style,
Что? Мы
you
уже
have to
возьмем...
take a tampon
Что?
and cover it with gauze and then cover it with tape.
А,
and then
он
they
не
put it
сейчас
in the ear
будет им
and then
резать.
taped all the way around the ear. Well, that's where the nasty, you know, stuff begins. When you cover this up,
That's
no oxygen,
too
it starts
wet.
getting soupy and
Now, if we've got another dog and it wants to lick it, is that a problem? Or should we...
no, licking it is good. The mother licks those ears and cleans them. They have healing agent in their tongue. So if it licks it, if it starts trying to bite it and tear it
No,
out
no,
and
no,
stuff,
no.
then no. But no,
Все можно
licking is
остановить,
good.
наверное.
Okay, take it off the table,
Licking
Jane.
helps.